put it on my calendar so the students will know. If I tell them anything that's on my calendar is mandatory to get graded.
Yes.
We can work on it.
Okay. Audio, interview guys.
We're gonna make it. Oh, listen. I'm debating if I'm gonna take my Honorary at that time.
Look, I already know.
Because I know I have to. I still have to prepare for spring classes.
Like if I sit down and open up that laptop and I will make it.
Exactly.
There's always so much to do. This Monday, because I got games this Monday, I'm just like, I was doing that.
Oh yeah. And see, that's the thing. Like, and then you feel guilty because there's so many things I could be doing. I need a break. I need a mental release.
Yeah, I got
So Jackson coming in.
She's the best of me. Yeah.
Could you use another?
I mentioned that with
Him?
because I know also like when we do the mass and auditions, that was also so and then I know we also have Charles, of course. So I do have, if we decided to, I had mentioned that to Danielle as well. If we decided to, she's working at DC, and so I let her know if we ever needed some extra company or whatever, this would be available. She said, yeah. So since she's,
So
going to be
could be for spring or for.
Well, I didn't think about it for the spring. I was thinking about it for next year. If we got desperate, of course, we could ask.
We're going to be desperate.
You think so?
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Now, thank you.
It's phenomenal.
He doesn't, it's not public knowledge, but so I'm thinking about replacing. We're going to have to.
I'm right here.
Yeah, this is the name that I found. Her name is Mary. Forget the last name. Phenomenal pianist. Do you not know about the experience with the choir? But phenomenal pianist, and so I was like, hey, she's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, that's an option.
That's always, it's hard to find pianists. It's hard.
It's quite different.
It's hard to find piano teachers. It's really hard to find students who are everything you want.
There's a guy, his name is Justin. He's at Christina teaches. No, because I'm also at University of Richmond and I forget to say another place. Everybody's like oversaturated.
There's a girl that I know. She's pretty decent. She never finished her degree. She was at VCU. We high school classmates. She's played for my choir a couple times when I was on tour here, and she's really good. And she has her own studio now. She doesn't finish her degree. I'm like, oh, just. I mean, could we hire a contracted person? Even a contract?
Maybe, right? Because it's just like essentially a day worker, right?
Right.
Maybe that's fine. Not as much.
No. Oh,
let's stay in touch about that.
Yeah.
If we need, I think there's options. So.
Okay. All right, well, tip of the ivories. We'll see you.
I'll see you on the other side.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna start the prelude in a couple minutes, and then yeah, absolutely. And then I will wait for your word to start pomp and circumstance, and then we should be off to the races. Thank you, Dr. Corley, for all your efforts. I really appreciate it.
It's a team effort.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. Yeah.
When you start playing, I'll walk.
Okay. It's 8:23, and my prelude's about 5 minutes long, so I'll start about 8:25.
About 8:25?
Yeah, about 8:25.
this bother you if I left this here?
Oh, that'd be fine. That's no
You
problem. That's
sure?
no problem at all. Yeah.
When I finish with everything, I'm coming to sit right here and I'll
Okay.
get it, okay?
Yeah, that's no problem at all. Absolutely. I'll keep an eye on it.
Let the fall 2025 Virginia State University commencement ceremony begin. The faculty of Virginia State University. Chief Marshal, are our Reserve Officers, Training Corps Cadets. Our fall 2025 candidates for degrees, or doctoral candidates and their advisors, our master's candidates, and our baccalaureate candidates. College of Graduate Studies. The College of Agriculture. The College of Education. College of Engineering and Technology. College of Humanities and Social Sciences. College of Natural and Health Sciences. The Reginald F. Lewis College of Business. And now, entering the arena are our esteemed platform guests. Our registrar and staff, our director of campus ministries, our provost and vice president for academic affairs, our vice presidents, our deans and other stage guests, our chief of staff, director of board operations and relations, our board of visitors, our commencement speaker, and our president of Virginia State University.
Good morning. As we say here in the land of Troy, greater morning. Let us have a moment of silence to remember our fellow Trojans who are no longer with us. Let us pray. Father, we thank you for hearing and answering the many prayers of parents, grandparents, family members, neighbors, and friends that enable this VSU Fall 2025 graduating class to see this much anticipated day. Today we thank you, Father, for their love, commitment, sacrifice, and support. Thank you, Father, for blessing this, the Virginia State University graduating class of Fall 2025. Thank you for blessing them on this journey. And thank you, Father, for being with them throughout this journey to make this hard-earned day a reality. We now place them and their futures into your loving and capable hands to guard them, to guide them, direct them, protect them, to prosper them, and bless them in all that they endeavor to do, and to empower them to make their communities and the world around them greater. Father, thank you for Virginia State University, and thank you for the graduating class of Fall 2025. Father, please continue to bless Virginia State University. And Father, please continue to bless the graduating class of Fall 2025. We pray this, Father, in the name of He who is great test, and has graced Virginia State University and its graduates to be greater. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Wynn, for those profound words. Please remain standing as we continue with a moment of honor and tradition. The ROTC Color Guard will perform the posting of the colors, followed by our national anthems. Our national anthem will be performed by Dr. Daniel Watson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies ring clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag
Virginia State University Concert Choir will perform Lift Every Voice and Sing. You may be seated. Good morning, everyone. As Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, I have the great honor and privilege of introducing Dr. Makola M. Abdullah, the 14th President of the Virginia State University. Dr. Abdullah graduated from Howard University with a Bachelor's of Science degree. He then earned a Master's degree of Science and a doctorate in engineering from Northwestern University. At the age of 24, he became the youngest African American to be awarded a PhD in engineering, a distinction he still holds today. President Abdullah is a well-known researcher and educator and a highly respected and experienced academic administrator. He has won various accolades, such as the Howard University Alumni Award for Distinction, Postgraduate Achievement, and the HBCU Male President of the Year Award in 2017 and 2021, respectively. He also received the Virginia Center for Inclusive Communities VCIC Humanitarian of the Year Award in 2022. And in 2023, he received the Chester Family YMCA Martin Luther King Jr. Service Award for Leadership. President Abdullah has served on numerous boards and committees. Most notably, he is a member of the U.S. President's Board of Advisors on Historically Black Colleges and Universities, the board chair for the Association of Public Land Grant Universities, a member of the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association, CIAA, Board of Directors, and a former member of the board for the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, Commission on Colleges, SAC-COC. He is a proud member of the first intercollegiate Greek letter fraternity for African American men, Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. He and his wife, Dr. Akinyela Cobb Abdullah, are proud parents of son Mikaeli and daughter Safietu, who are both college graduates of HBCUs. Please welcome Dr. Makola M. Abdullah, the 14th president of the Virginia State University.
Thank you so much, Madam Provost. To the members of the Virginia State University Board of Visitors, the clergy, platform guests, and honorees, to public officials, members of the Virginia State University faculty, staff, administration, alumni, family, and friends of the graduates, and to the fall 2025 graduating class of Virginia State University, I extend a heartfelt Trojan welcome. I am pleased to greet you this morning as the 14th president of Virginia State University. Virginia State University, where we provide access. Virginia State University, where we provide opportunities. Virginia State University, where we provide transformative experiences. Virginia State University, where greater happens here. With the help of our dedicated faculty, staff, and students, we continue to position ourselves as one of the best universities in the country. Our Trojan accomplishments for this academic year are too numerous to list. I hope you enjoyed reading them on the big screen when you arrived this morning. But please take another look at the screen for a quick recap of some of our Virginia State University points of pride from this academic year that display the greater at Virginia State University.
2025 was another year of greater at Virginia State University. We ranked 11th in the country in U.S. News and World Report's 2026 rankings of the top HBCUs. We received the largest gift in our 143-year history when Mackenzie Scott awarded a $50 million gift, serving to expand our efforts to transform lives through education. We broke ground on a 454-bed state-of-the-art residence hall that will significantly expand our on-campus housing capacity. We achieved a Carnegie R2 research designation for our significant growth in research and graduate education, giving us an esteemed clarification of doctoral and professional universities with high research activity. We launched the world's first HBCU studies course in family and consumer sciences. We were named a Fulbright HBCU institutional leader, highlighting our support for global education and diversity. We opened the Alfred W. Harris Academic Commons, the largest and most transformative facility in our history, symbolizing our commitment to the greater vision of our founder. This is the Virginia State University, where greater happens here.
Those are just a few of our points of pride, but each of you are also a point of pride for Virginia State University. Each of you has a remarkable story that brought you here to this moment. And I want to share two stories of two of the graduates of this class in the next video.
I had my oldest daughter a month before I turned 14. And I dropped out of high school halfway through my sophomore year. I didn't think that I would go back to get my GED or even finish. It was kind of discouraging at that point. I originally attempted to go to Virginia State in 2013. Everything in life could possibly happen during that time frame. So coming back into Virginia State in 2023, I hit the ground running. I went all year long. I went summer, fall, and spring. Despite the challenges that I may have endured being a teen mom, a high school dropout, getting a GED, having to join the workforce early, dealing with health issues, put God first, keep praying, and keep pushing. That mentality allowed me to not only pursue but complete my degree here at Virginia State, making me the greater version of me that I am today.
And I believe we have another one. I believe we have another video.
I joined the Army in 2005, August 16th. I went on 3 deployments to Iraq and Kuwait. Lost a couple friends. Best friend, he got blew up during the time I was there in 2007. Yeah, I went down a spiral of depression and anxiety, nightmares. It was very heavy. I realized greater is within me. It's amongst all of us. I want to do this for my grandmother, my aunt, because during the time that I was struggling, they were always my rock. And knowing that my grandmother's not here today to enjoy this moment with me, I know she watched me from above. It's more than just an accomplishment.
We are honored to share the story of Shauna Austin, a teen mom, a high school dropout, a cancer survivor, a business owner, and now a proud Trojan graduate. Miss Austin, please stand to be recognized by your peers. And Tony Durham Jr., a retired Army combat veteran, a Purple Heart recipient, an author, a mental health advocate, and now a proud master's degree recipient of Virginia State University. Please stand and be recognized for your service. Both of you embody what it means to be greater. And there are hundreds more stories like this throughout the building. Congratulations to each one of you for your dedication, endurance, and perseverance. All of you are a VSU point of pride. Now, please allow me to take a moment of your time to recognize some of our special guests who are here in the building. When I call your name, please stand to be recognized. First, the First Lady of Virginia State University, my wife, the good doctor, Akinyela Cobb Abdullah. Please stand to be recognized. I don't know if y'all clap good enough. That's not. I mean, especially all the men in here who are married, you know what I gotta go home to. You gotta help a brother out here up here. I'm sorry, I think I'm having too much fun. All state, local, and federal officials, elected officials who are here, please stand. I would like to recognize the Chesterville Board of Supervisors who are here en masse, the chair, Jim Engel, the vice chair, Mark Miller, Jessica Schneider, newly elected Chesterfield Board of Supervisor, Laquan Hilton, who is also a graduate of Virginia State University. Kevin Carroll, who is the supervisor for the Matoaka District where we are today, and she's not a supervisor, but she is a supervisor of the supervisors, Kim Conley. And Joe Casey, the county administrator who has just announced his retirement. Congratulations, sir, on a wonderful tenure. And also from our dear city of Petersburg, Arnold Westbrook is here representing the city council. Mr. Westbrook? I don't see him, but I know he's here, so y'all clap for him. All members of the clergy who are here, could you please stand to be recognized? All current and former members of the Virginia State University Board of Visitors, would you please stand to be recognized? All of the members of the Virginia State University Foundations and Real Estate Foundations, would you please stand to be recognized? Would all alums and members of the National Alumni Association, would you please stand to be recognized? Would all members of the Virginia State University administration, the deans, the directors, the vice presidents, and chairs, would you please stand to be recognized? Would all members, current and retired members of our staff at Virginia State University, would you please stand to be recognized? Would all of our faculty, the most distinguished faculty in the entire country, would you please stand to be recognized? Faculty, please remain standing for a second. For all of you in the audience, when I talk of how distinguished the faculty are, they are actually wearing their resumes on them now. The colors that you see from their outfits represent the institutions that they graduated from, and their hoods represent their degrees. Additionally, there are other stylings where you can see the degrees that they have. Some of them are wearing the same robes as our graduates, the bachelor's degree robes. Others are wearing their master's degree robes. They got a little pocket on them. If you got one of those, wave it around for the people so they can see it. You see the pocket? Those are master's degrees. And then many of our faculty have the highest degree in the academy, the doctoral degree, which is represented by the 3 stripes on their sleeves. They will wave their sleeves to you. There they are. They are wearing their resumes, and they are very distinguished, and we are honored to have them here at Virginia State University. One more time for the faculty of Virginia State. Mr. Durham and all others who have served or currently serve in our armed forces, would you please stand to be recognized? All right, this one's a little new. For all of the children who are here, who are under the age of 18 and have come to witness somebody chase their dreams, would you please stand to be recognized? She over there holding up that baby like Mufasa. Look. All right. Put the babies down. Put the babies down. We all know that these graduates are the guests of honor, but you all remember who's watching this. And we want them to have the same opportunities that they have. And so we want to make sure we celebrate them whenever we see the kids. Y'all clap for the young people one more time. All right, I think I got everybody. Let me see. Would all of the friends and family and guests of the graduates, would you all please stand to be recognized? All right. Y'all had a little bit too much fun with that. To our graduates, the degree you receive today is a representation of your dedication and a culmination of your perseverance, combined with the prayers and the support of the many people who are here watching. Whether it was a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, a teacher, a friend, a faculty or staff member, you were blessed to have them. And so, they have already said, I want you all to stand and clap for them. Y'all give them a round of applause. Y'all do that for them. All right. Class of 2025, you chose Virginia State, you put in the work, and you stayed the course. Some of you arrived here by sprinting through your 4 years. Some of you jogged through 5 years. Some of you took a few scenic detours on a 6, 7, 10, or 20-year journey. But every single one of you kept going until you arrived. So whether your journey was on time, in time, or you just took your time, you will cross the same finish line. And that is the only stat we are keeping. This moment proves that progress, not pace, defines greater success. We honor and celebrate you, the Virginia State University class of 2025. Congratulations. At this time, I am honored to present individuals who serve our university with both pride and dignity. Mr. Victor K. Branch, who is the rector of our Board of Visitors, and Dr. Kenneth Lewis, who is the chair of our Faculty Senate, and Mr. Marquise Mason, our SGA president. I now welcome them to come and greet you in their own way.
Well, good morning. Let's say that one more time. This is a day of celebration. Good morning. That's what I'm talking about. I am honored to stand before you today as the rector of the Virginia State University Board of Visitors and to celebrate the achievements of the fall 2025 graduating class. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." Graduates, you hold that powerful tool. Use it boldly, use it wisely, and use it to make a difference, not only for yourselves, but for your communities and for the world. On behalf of the Virginia State Board of Visitors, I extend our heartfelt congratulations to each of you. As the governing body of the great institution and the fiduciary agent of the Commonwealth of Virginia, the Board of Visitors has the authority to confer degrees. This moment marks not only the culmination of your academic journey here, but the beginning of an exciting new chapter in your lives. I would like to recognize my fellow board members who are here with us today. Their dedication and commitment help ensure that VSU continues to thrive and fulfill its mission of excellence. As I call your name, please stand. Vice Rector General Dennis Vai. Secretary of the Board, Verndell Robinson. Mr. Thomas Cosgrove. Ms. Daphne Meeks. Mr. Kishore Thoda. Dr. Bishop Joseph Chase. Mrs. Monique Miles. And Mr. Peter McPherson. Please join me in welcoming these great board members. Thank you, fellow board members. Graduates, as you step forward into the world, we wish you greater success. Success that reflects the values and strengths you have gained here at VSU. Always remember, you are loyal sons and daughters, true to orange and blue. Carry that pride with you everywhere you go. Congratulations to the fall class of 2025. Hail State! Hail State! Hail, hail, hail!
Glory be to God in the highest, and peace to his people on earth. And peace and blessings be to all his people gathered here today on this campus to witness the celebration of greatness. Mr. Rector, Mr. President, Madam Provost, administration, faculty, staff, visitors, and graduating seniors, good morning to all of you. I'm Dr. Kenneth W. Lewis, Associate Professor of Statistics and Psychology, and also the Chair of the Faculty Senate of Virginia State University. I bring you greetings from the greater faculty of Virginia State University, and I'm proud to ask them to stand per my directions. I want to recognize the Vice Chair, Dr. Michael Reynolds in Computer Science, the Secretary, Dr. Michelle Bell in Education, and the Assistant Secretary, Dr. 2B, Antoine Williams in Mass Communications. Next, I want to recognize the faculty senators. Please stand. And then I want all faculty to stand, current, retired, returning, and/or visiting. All faculty members, please stand. Thank you. I also want to take a moment of personal privilege to recognize a true scholar committed to faculty rights, dedicated teacher, and three-time gold medalist U.S. Olympic gymnast, Dr. Colleen Taylor, Associate Professor of Chemistry. Dr. Taylor, if you're there, please stand. Let me tell you about Dr. Taylor. Dr. Colleen Taylor has dedicated her time here at VSU to making sure that all chemistry students understand the nuts, bolts, atoms, mixtures, test tubes. They don't use Bunsen burners anymore, beakers, balanced chemical equations, and careers in the field of chemistry. She has been unwavering in her dedication to the concept of shared governance here at VSU. She has shown great compassion to understanding that chemistry students are human beings too, and are deserving of second chances when life throws shift at them where the F is silent. Dr. Taylor, we will miss you and wish you well as you retire from the chemistry department of Virginia State University. And I did mention that Dr. Taylor was a gymnast and a U.S. Olympiad. Let me tell you why. You must have seen her during her daily practice sessions where she could jump through hoops on the floor vault horse apparatus and hit the mark with a single point landing every time to make sure that the Faculty Senate is functioning properly. You can make sure that you've seen her display her flexibility, endurance, and strength in floor exercises by pivoting between her teaching duties, her advising of students, her committee activities, and her faculty mentoring. And you can ensure that you've seen her most impressively as she displays her gymnastic genius and how she can bend over backwards, demonstrating her flexibility and balance, just like on the 4-inch balance beam, to ensure that her chemistry students who are out there and all VSU students are taken care of. She even trained Simone Biles. Let us give Dr. Taylor an appropriate round of applause as she leaves VSU, and also welcome the greater element that will be on the VSU periodic table. Virginia State University's vision is to foster a holistic, transformative learning experience designed to produce world-class leaders and scholars. The key word is transformative. So to the graduates, if you did truly allow yourself to be transformed, then you needed to understand that we, the faculty, had to deconstruct you in order to reconstruct you. We had to take you as you were and do all that we could do to remold you in the like and image of a leader and scholar. and prepare you to leave this hallowed campus as world-class leaders, scholars, critical thinkers, and articulate and disciplined artisans. But as you journeyed through this transformative process, you may have felt like you were losing your way or lost in a fog. But if you paused, reflected, and listened, you heard the voices of your ancestors praying for you and singing, "Hold my hand, Lord, while I run this race. Guide my feet, Lord, while I run this race. Stand by me, Lord, while I run this race, because I don't want to run this race in vain." As you crossed the burning sands of academic and socialization hell, and you were ready to give up and maybe throw the towel in, maybe you paused, you looked to the sky, and you heard the voices of your ancestors praying for you and singing, "Be strong. You are not here to play, to dream, to drift. You have work to do and loads to lift. Shun not the struggle, face it, 'tis God's gift, be strong." And as you approach the finish line, in the distance, but the battle was still waging, hopefully, if but for a moment, you heard the voices of your ancestors praying for you and singing to you, "Oh, may thy soldiers faithful, true, and bold fight as the saints who nobly fought of old, and win with them the victor's crown of gold. Alleluia, alleluia." But Mr. President, maybe they heard them change the words to resonate specifically for today, when you, the students, heard your ancestors sing, "Oh, may you Trojans, faithful orange and blue, fight on as those Trojans who nobly fought before you, and win with them the Trojans' crown of gold. Alleluia, alleluia." And even today, as a transformed VSU Trojan, as you prepare to walk across this stage and out into the world, you will still hear the voices of your ancestors praying for you, and you will hear the voice of Alfred William Harrison and Felicia Anderson singing to you to remind you of your transformative purpose, which very simply is to go forth to the world to do service, a lofty command to fulfill. With thy light of transformation, go dispel all darkness, and thus do thy Father's will. We, the faculty of Virginia State University, know that the deconstruction and reconstruction process may have been painful, confusing, and chaotic, but a necessary means to achieve greatness. So to the fall class of 2025, stay focused, keep your eyes on the prize, keep your hands to the plow, be strong, honor those who went before you, say thank you to those who stood by you, pay it forward to those who will follow you, and carry out your transformative duty to the world as it has been assigned to you. Congratulations and best wishes to you, Virginia State University, fall class of 2025. May God bless you and yours, and may God always bless Virginia State University. Hail State. Thank you, Mr. President.
God is good, and all the time. Good morning, Virginia State University. To our exceptional president, Dr. McCullough M. Abdullah, our remarkable provost, Dr. Tia Minnis, Rector Victor Branch, esteemed members of the Board of Visitors, dedicated faculty and staff, families, friends, loved ones, and most of all, the extraordinary class of fall 2025. I am Marquise Mason, a graduating senior business marketing major, proudly serving as your 52nd Student Government Association president. And it's an honor to stand before you on this day that represents more than just achievement. This day represents becoming, and it's a day that we get to witness greatness in advance. For the Fall 25 class, I want to speak to you from the heart for a moment. As the only student on this stage, I understand what it's like for you to go through. There is something powerful about reaching the finish line when the path wasn't perfect, when life tried to pull you off course and when you had every reason to stop, but something inside you refused. That something is what brought you here today. It is what carried you through every late night grind, every moment of sacrifice, and every challenge you whispered a prayer over. You will not just earn a degree today, no, but you will earn your transformation. As President Barack Obama once said, The future rewards those who press on. I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I have to press on. And that's exactly what this graduating class will do. You pressed on, you moved forward, and you proved that pressure creates diamonds, and today Virginia State shines brighter because of you. But understand this, your degree is not just the end of your story, it's the beginning of your contribution. The world you walk into tomorrow needs leaders who care, more thinkers who dare, and more creators with courage. It needs more people willing to build, to heal, and disrupt the culture that's out there. Show the world who you are and how Virginia State has made you greater. As Maya Angelou once reminded us, your crown has been bought and paid for. So put it on and wear it. Fall 25, today you will put on your crown. Not because VSU handed it to you, but because you earned it through resilience, character, and heart. Today is not about perfection. It is about the celebration of your progress, your purpose, and the versions of yourselves you fought to become. And I want you to remember this wherever life takes you after this moment. Your story has power, your voice has weight, your dreams have value, and your presence will forever have purpose. You are stepping into a world that needs the boldness of Trojans today. People who don't just wait for change, but create it when the moment demands it. So walk forward with confidence, walk forward with courage, and walk forward knowing that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Fall 2025, you are more than ready. Ready to lead, ready to build, ready to rise, and ready to become everything this world told you you were too big for. Congratulations again to this phenomenal, unstoppable, and history-writing class of Fall 2025. May your next chapter be purposeful. May your future be powerful. And may everything that you've been through reflect the extraordinary belief that's within you. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Rector Branch, Dr. Lewis, and Mr. Mason for their words of encouragement. As the concert choir comes forward to deliver a musical selection, I would also like to acknowledge a gentleman who is receiving his master's degree here today, who is also the Chief of Police at Virginia State University and is responsible for helping keep us safe, Mr. David Bragg. Chief, would you please stand to be recognized? We will now have a selection, I Can Tell the World, by the Virginia State University Concert Choir.
I can tell the nations
please do me a favor and give another round of applause for our incredible Virginia State University Concert Choir. Graduates, faculty, alums, and honored guests. This morning, we are privileged to recognize a member of the Trojan family whose talent, discipline, and commitment to his craft have inspired audiences around the world. Mr. Rob Morgan is a gifted storyteller whose work on stage and screen reflects the very values we cherish here at Virginia State University: excellence, integrity, resilience, and service. Before we hear from him as our commencement speaker, we will first honor his achievements with one of the highest distinctions that our university can bestow. Please direct your attention to the video screens for a brief tribute to his life and work.
Today, Virginia State University formally honors Rob Morgan, acclaimed actor, celebrated artist, and distinguished alumnus of Virginia State University. His powerful performances in Mudbound, The Last Black Man in San Francisco, Just Mercy, and Stranger Things have affirmed his place among the most compelling actors of his generation, earning recognition from the New York Times as one of the 25 greatest actors of the 21st century. Throughout his extraordinary career, Rob Morgan has remained deeply connected to his alma mater. His pride in Virginia State University is unwavering, and he has consistently uplifted VSU's legacy by speaking proudly of the greater foundation it provided him. In acknowledgement of his artistic mastery, devotion to this university, and global influence, the Virginia State University Board of Visitors hereby confers upon Rob Morgan the Honorary Doctor of Fine Arts. Today, we proudly celebrate Rob Morgan's enduring legacy of greater at VSU.
At this time, I invite Mr. Rob Morgan to join me at center stage. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors, I think he's about to get a selfie. Y'all pay attention now. I confer upon Mr. Rob Morgan the honorary degree of Doctor of Fine Arts with all the rights, privileges thereto appertaining. Please give him another round of applause. Please join me in congratulating and welcoming our 2025 commencement speaker, Dr. Rob Morgan.
It's my turn. He asked me to hide my sticker, so I'm gonna try to hide this sticker. All it says is, don't worry, I'm sick of my shit too, but, so don't pay attention to that. But first, I'm just going to go VSU. I love it, I love it, I love it. VSU. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, I had to do that. Good morning, Trojan family. What's happening? We're excited, right? Y'all excited to be here today, right? All right, cool. Let's keep some excitement in here, and hopefully they can keep up with me. I'm sure they will. But good morning, Trojan family, to President Abdullah, Provost Menace, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the Virginia State University graduating class of 2025. Congratulations. VSU, how y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling? You above ground, you're blessed, you're above ground, you're breathing, this is a great day. Please remember how this day feels, man. It's such a powerful day for you. Take it in, breathe it in. Feel how the air feels around you. Like, look at the people that's here to celebrate you. This is a special day, literally. But it is an extreme, that was off book, now I'm gonna get back on book. So it was an extreme honor to be here as your commencement speaker today. I was literally sitting in those chairs 30 years ago. Virginia State University saved my life, gave me a chance through the open door policy to grow into the person that I'm still becoming today. And thank you all for having me on your special day, even if half of you were like, who the hell is Rob Morgan? But look around, look at the people who prayed for you, rooted for you, fed you, held you, and loved you from day one. Give them a round of applause also, they deserve it. Now, each one of you has lived a different life, but you share something very powerful. You kept going. And some of you knew exactly what you wanted. Some of you changed majors more times than your parents will ever know. Some of you were first generation. Some of you worked 2 and 3 jobs. Yeah, first generation, show that love. That's right. Some of you carried invisible burdens. And many of you pushed through grief, anxiety, illness, and moments of doubt. But look at you now. Caps on, gowns flowing, victory on your shoulders. If you pushed through something to get here today, let me hear you. Yeah, that's right. Give yourselves a round of applause. And along the way, you mastered important academic skills, like writing entire papers an hour before midnight, functioning on 4 hours of sleep or no sleep at all, pretending you read whole assignments when you know you didn't, Googling answers you absolutely shouldn't have Googled, but you did. And through all of that, what you really learned was much deeper. You learned resilience, curiosity, patience, collaboration, discipline, and the ability to adapt when life hits you with something that was not on the syllabus. And that last one, adaptation, is the one that's going to carry you the farthest. Now, my adaptation story, when I left VSU, I just knew I was going to be the next big thing in radio. 91.3 WVST gave me that first taste. I was the man on the yard, y'all. Radio personality, Mr. AE, and doing my thing. You should have been here. Well, actually, you were still swimming around in your daddy. Never mind. Let me behave. But when I left Virginia State University, I just knew I was going to be the next hot stepper. But then the nose just came raining down hard on me. And the nose was raining down hard. And I couldn't find a job to save my life in radio. And my last attempt was auditioning for a Jamaican radio station in Washington, D.C. And this was right after the world found out Miss Cleo wasn't Jamaican. So you could imagine what they were going to do to me. Some of y'all might have to Google Miss Cleo. But my audition made it all the way up to the program director, right? And I'm leaving out of this radio station thinking, do I really want to start my career off being Jafaican? And I'm still just trying to perfect my terrible, yeah, man, how you do? But there. And I'm listening to the radio station, and this song comes on. This heavy song by Joe Higgs called There's a Reward for Me. You might have to Google that too, it was an old school song. But the lyrics really hit me. And the lyrics were, I'm not gonna sing it, I'm gonna spare you. The lyrics were, every day my heart is sore, seeing that I'm so poor, but I shall not give up so easy, 'cause there's a reward for me. There's a reward for me. and something in my spirit said, go get your reward. And that moment changed everything. Thank you, thank you. But they only gave me 20 minutes, so let me get through this. I packed the suit in the bag, clothes on my back, and got on a bus to New York City with $20 in my pocket. And I borrowed that $20 from a friend. And 26 years later, I became an overnight success. Now, who here knows success don't come overnight? You about to find out, success don't come overnight. So those 26 years, nothing but adapting, fighting, learning, and believing. The best thing I ever did was believed in myself. And VSU taught me how to believe in myself. It taught me how to stand back up, how to pivot, and how to walk with pride. Started out thinking I was going to be in radio and adapted to being an award-winning actor. That's VSU. Yeah. I've been blessed in my career to work with some of the most awarded actors and actresses in the game. And every time I step in those rooms, I bring you with me. I brag about y'all, loudly, proudly. I let them know I am a product of Virginia State University, where greatness happens. Our pride runs deep. Greater happens here. You are graduating into a world changing faster than ever. New technologies every month, industries rising and collapsing before you can hit refresh on your browser. But here's the secret. You weren't educated to memorize facts. You were educated to learn how to learn. That is your superpower. So when the world feels uncertain, remember, you stand on the shoulders of giants and you refuse to be heavy. You're literally living your ancestors' wildest dreams. Greater happens here. Yeah. VSU prepared you not just to survive change, but to shape it, to keep on pushing, see it through, to maximize your resources to the best of your ability. Yet, the road to greatness is most often traveled alone. Everybody is not going to see your vision or understand your dream, and that's okay. Don't live your dreams through somebody else. Find out what it takes to make your dream come true and pursue that every day with tenacity. Your destiny is your destiny and purpose is uncomfortable. My life began to shift when I asked, what is my purpose? But let me tell you, purpose requires stretching, growing, facing fears, and making decisions you didn't want to make. But that's what life is. Life will be your best teacher. You must learn to relax, to breathe, to make quality choices, especially when things are uncomfortable. Know that you are living your purpose, even if the picture is blurry. Your focus and discipline will bring clarity. Have your boundaries firm. You'll be more respected for honoring your boundaries than you would be for breaking a bond with yourself. Know that words have power. Be mindful of the words you use in your life. Be gentle with yourself and love yourself. When you beat yourself up, use a feather. You have enough people trying to beat you with a brick. Love yourself, because nobody else is going to love you like you as you pursue your purpose. Yes. And when your purpose becomes clear, passion ignites. You become focused. You become disciplined. You become unstoppable. Class of 2025, are you ready to walk in purpose? Yes. All right now, this grown-up life sucks. People tell graduates that life moves in a straight line. It does not. Life zigs, life zags, life loops back around. Life be lifing, y'all. And yes, you will fail. You will get rejected. You will be told no by people who don't even know your name. Beyonce's been told no. LeBron James been told no. Even Barack and Michelle Obama have been told no. But they all persevered and pivoted from those no's. Used it as information. Either it be constructive criticism or they were just asking the wrong people. Look at them now. You're going to fail your way to success. But every failure is education. Every setback gives you new information. Every no hands you a lesson. So don't fear failure, fear standing still. The key is You have to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically so you can outlast the no's. And as you outlast the no's, they start to become yeses. It's about discipline. You're not going to wake up every day motivated, but you must wake up every day disciplined, and that will allow you to see it through. Discipline is love in action. Discipline is commitment with a schedule. Discipline turns vision into reality. Small wins add up to great victories. Failure is not a verdict. Failure is a teacher. Rejection is oftentimes your protection. Some of the same people who rejected me early on and turned their backs on me are my biggest fans today. Life is funny like that. Your path may shift, doors might close, plans might fall apart. You might pivot once, twice, 20 times, but adapting isn't failure, it's survival, it's evolution, it's intelligence. The highest form of intelligence is self-preservation. Don't let a plot twist take you off the whole journey. And when you're in these dark times of rejection, you need healthy coping skills so you can respond logically and not erratically. Responding erratically is just pissing in the wind, and I don't know anybody who's been successful at that. Y'all might have to Google that too. Think Q-tip. Y'all know what Q-tips are, right? They clean your ears. It's also a great acronym. Quit taking it personal. Q-tip is a good coping mechanism. Get out of your own way. Oftentimes our own attitude is what blocks our own success. You're about to hear a lot about success. People will tell you success means a fancy job, a big salary, a perfect house, a life that looks good on Instagram. But I'll tell you the truth. Success is a life that feels like your own. Success is waking up with purpose. Success is having peace in your decisions. Success is surrounding yourself with people who feed your spirit and not just your resume. Success is being humble in your wins and humble in your losses. And your definition of success is allowed to evolve as you do. Curiosity is your advantage. Curiosity is a gift, the engine of innovation, creativity, and leadership. Stay curious. Try things you're not good at. Ask questions that scare you. Read things that stretch your mind. When you have a chance to converse with someone you admire, ask them what books they've read that shaped their thinking. Notice the people who offer you a book before they offer you a drink. Those are the ones you want to vibe with. Then ask yourself why the ones only offering you drinks only want to see you blown out of your mind instead of growing and advancing with wisdom, right? Be a critical thinker. Lord knows we need more of those. Critical thinking works. The world doesn't need people who know everything. It needs people brave enough to learn. Hard work tastes great. Nothing better than tasting the fruits of your labor. You're always going to be a lifelong learner. When you stop learning, you're dead. Who's committed to being a lifelong learner today? Yeah. Handle life with grace, y'all. Life will be your best teacher. Life will hand you things you don't want to deal with, but if you avoid them, they will follow you like that pop-up ad you can't close on your computer. And when you face them with grace and dignity, they shrink. They teach you. The people who make it are the people who show up. Show up prepared. Preparation is key. Anything you do or don't do depends on you, nobody else. But every decision comes with an invoice. You're gonna pay. Time, emotions, physical, mental, spiritual, you're gonna pay. And that's okay. Stand on your business. Pay your invoices with pride. Pay knowing you're investing in yourself. Handle things with grace. It'll be in your face until you handle it with grace. You're never the sum of your worst mistake. What is meant for you will never pass you by. And living life with an attitude of gratitude is one of the most liberating choices we can make as humans. And whenever you feel ungrateful, think of that man or woman that has to pick up elephant shit to feed 5 kids. There's always somebody who has it worse than you. Be grateful. Nobody likes a complainer. The moment you start to complain, you lose your audience. People want to see the winner in you. Show them how to overcome adversity and be that example. And that reminds me of a valuable lesson I learned from this nurse back in Brooklyn. She said, "I'd rather be pissed on than pissed off." And we were like, "Huh? What kind of, this not that kind of party, miss." And then she explained. She said, "No." She said, "Because if I'm pissed on, I can wash it off. If I'm pissed off, it messes with my spirit, my sleep, my peace. Don't walk around pissed off. It's not attractive. 80% of the people don't care, and the other 20% are glad that it's you and not them." Learning to be steady. They're going to take my 20 minutes. Oh, okay. I had to check, make sure I had my time. All right. Learning to be steady in uncertainty is the real growth. So don't be pissed off. Be fired up. Be fired up to lead, fired up to grow, fired up to make change, fired up to improve this world in the name of Virginia State University. Anybody fired up to make a difference today? Yeah, I know I am. This VSU pride will take you places, y'all. I majored in marketing and minored in communications, and I'll never forget sitting in Dr. Stitz's class trying to justify a grade I did not earn. And after every excuse I gave her, she hit me with facts. And finally I said, "Well, dang, Dr. Stitz, you grading us like we at Harvard or something." And she looked me square in my soul, and she said, "When you get out of here, you want to get paid like you went to Harvard, don't you?" I shut right up, because she was right. That was the day I realized comparing my abilities to somebody else's standards was shortchanging myself, shortchanging my granddaddy, shortchanging my mama, shortchanging you, VSU, and I couldn't do that. And that was the day I realized no excuses. Excuses are tools of the incompetent. And from that day forward, the only excuse I allowed myself was that I gave it my all. I stand on the shoulders of giants who came through here. And my goal is not to be heavy, be light on those shoulders, do my part, throw the rope back when I can. VSU pride runs deep. Just 2 years ago, I brought a producing partner friend of mine here, right? And this cat played starting quarterback at Yale University. He stepped foot on our campus and his eyes got big like he saw the second coming. He said, "Wow, this campus is beautiful. There's a lot of money here. It makes our campus look like..." Now, I'm not going to repeat what he said because we ain't got to kick folks when they down, right, VSU? But he pointed at our trash cans. And he said, "Even y'all trash cans look like art installations." And I said, "Yeah, brother, that's just what VSU does. Everything shines here. Even our trash looks dignified because the culture is excellent. The pride is real, and the standard is high here." Who's proud to be a Trojan today? Yeah, yeah. And I can't wait till he hear the response on that. So look, I got one more story, and I'm gonna get out of y'all hair. I see y'all ready to take over the world. So look, back in the day, I was in Foster Hall, right? And there was these coins on the table. Shout out to Foster Hall, yeah. And there was these coins on the table. And I picked up the quarter, the nickel, and the dime, and I left the pennies, right? And this old head brother was like, "Yo, Shadow." They used to call me Shadow here. "Yo, Shadow, you left the pennies." And I was like, "Yeah, man, it's just pennies, right?" He said, "Come here, man, let me show you how this money represents you." I said, "Cool." We put the coins in his hand, right? He said, "What do you see?" I said, "I see some coins." He said, "All right, yeah." He said, "But the penny is the darkest form of money, right? And it's the cheapest form of money. 1 cent made out of copper." I said, "Yeah." He said, "And who's on it?" I said, "Abraham Lincoln." He said, "Yeah, and Abraham Lincoln supposedly freed the slaves, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "All right, well, if you look, all the other coins are facing left. They got Abraham facing right. They turned their backs on him." He said, "Think about this. It takes 100 of those little pennies to make that one George Washington, right? That $1 bill." And I was like, "Yeah." Then he said, "But before you get to 100, you at least got to start with 1, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Don't turn your back on the pennies. Save them, brothers." That changed the way I saw money. That changed the way I saw myself. And get this, they don't even make the penny anymore. Be mindful, VSU. Be mindful. Money wants to be respected. Respect it, save it, multiply it, honor it, and it'll return those same beautiful habits with you. You can make all the money in the world, but if you don't manage it right, it's like making nothing, and there's nothing sexy about that. Class of 2025, you earned this moment. You earned this celebration. You earned everything that comes next. Be brave, be curious, be resilient, be kind, be authentic. And when you don't know what to do next, choose the path that feels alive. The world has enough people who choose safe. Now we need people who choose meaningful. Because greater doesn't just happen anywhere. Where does greater happen? That's right. Greater happens at VSU. Greater happens in you. Class of 2025, may you walk boldly into purpose. May your light change the world. May you build something extraordinary. May you rise, grow, stretch, and soar. Congratulations, Virginia State University, class of 2025. Now go build your empire. VSU! I love it, I love it, I love it! VSU! Don't mind my sticker. Don't mind my sticker.
That's okay, they got it. Y'all do me a favor and give another round of applause for a man who didn't turn his back on Virginia State University, Mr. Rob Morgan. Now I've got something. Can you bring those things to me? You got them both? Is there any award too? We'll bring that too. So I have a plaque for you, sir, but you also told me the story that you lost or misplaced your baccalaureate diploma. And so I don't just have an honorary doctorate that I already gave you, but I have your actual diploma right here.
My mom's house got flooded and everything just went down the river, so that's how I lost it. So, man, thank you.
We will now continue with this morning's program by bestowing a posthumous honorary degree upon an exemplary public servant whose leadership, integrity, and dedication to community have touched countless lives. I would like to invite to the stage a member of the Virginia State University family who actually received an honorary degree almost 15 years ago, Mr. Millard Pete Stith, Jr. Dr. Stith was the Deputy County Administrator in Chesterfield County. He attended Norfolk State University, though we will not hold that against him. He also served as Rector of Virginia State University and served on the board. Again, as I mentioned, he has the honorary doctorate from Virginia State University in 2006. Dr. Stith will deliver brief remarks on our honorary degree recipient, Mr. Jim Holland, before we play a video. Dr. Stith.
President Abdullah, Rector Branch, members of the Board of Visitors of Virginia State University,
all the professors and the staff and the wonderful graduates, Ms. Judy Holland, and the Board of Supervisors from Chesterfield, and Dr. Casey, good morning. Mr. President, when I'm introduced in such an eloquent manner that like you just did, people expect me to be a lot taller. I asked if I could get 30 minutes in front of the mic, and you said I could have 30 minutes, but after a minute you were going to get the hook and take me off of here. So I'm honored to be given the privilege of recognizing a giant in local government. If I could speak every language and dialect in the world, I could not properly tell you what this man was all about. He was an icon, a giant among even the tallest person. Jim was so smooth, never met a person he didn't like. He was slow to anger, which he thought was a wasted emotion, but quick to praise and reward. He made decisions not based on politics, but what was good for the county. He loved coming to this school, VSU, for events, and VSU was one of his crown jewels in the state of Virginia. So, mighty Trojans, you're honoring Mr. Holland with this awesome degree honors yourself as well. Thank you.
Please direct your attention to the video screens.
Today, Virginia State University honors the life and legacy of James M. Jim Holland, an extraordinary public servant and steadfast champion for this institution. As an Army veteran, educator, and visionary leader, Mr. Holland devoted his life to strengthening communities through integrity, compassion, and purpose. Mr. Holland served nearly 2 decades on the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors and made history as the first African-American chairman of the board. Mr. Holland advanced key Chesterfield County economic development initiatives and represented Chesterfield County on regional boards dedicated to growth opportunity and planning. Mr. Holland strengthened Chesterfield County community facilities and was influential in transforming the former Beulah Elementary School into the James M. Holland Recreation Complex. A loyal supporter of Virginia State University, Mr. Holland championed partnerships, celebrated our achievements, and stood proudly with the Trojan community. In recognition of his profound impact and unwavering commitment to education, opportunity, and this university, the Virginia State University Board of Visitors proudly confers, posthumously, the Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters upon James M. Holland. Mr. Holland's legacy of service and devotion to Virginia State University will continue to inspire generations of greater at VSU.
At this time, I invite Mrs. Holland to join me on center stage to receive this honor on behalf of her late husband. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors of Virginia State University, I confer upon the late Honorable Jim Holland the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters with all of the rights, privileges, and rights thereto appertaining. Congratulations. At this time, I invite members of the Chesterfield County Board of Supervisors to join us on stage for a group photograph. I want to thank Mrs. Holland again for coming and allowing us to recognize her husband. Can you please give another round of applause for the Honorable James Jim Holland?
This is the time in the ceremony where we recognize our highest ranking senior. As the Provost and Chief Academic Officer, it is truly and deeply meaningful for me to celebrate the success and tremendous milestone of earning your degrees. Commencement represents years of hard work, perseverance, and personal growth, and it is an honor to stand with you as you cross this threshold into the next chapter of your life. Congratulations to each and every one of our graduates today. May your achievements embody the very mission of Virginia State University as you leave this campus. Congratulations, class of 2025. And now we turn our attention to recognizing the highest ranking senior in our graduating class. This distinction is reserved for a student who has completed a minimum of 90 hours here at Virginia State University and has the highest ranking GPA in the graduating class. Today, we have the privilege of recognizing not one, not two, but 3 students who have each achieved the remarkable GPA, cumulative GPA of 4.0 and are graduating summa cum laude. I am honored to recognize our first senior, hailing from the College of Engineering and Technology from Powder Springs, Georgia, earning a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Timiendo Akinyemi. Please stand and be recognized. From the College of Engineering and Technology, hailing from Chester, Virginia, earning a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Adonis Payton. Please stand to be recognized. And from the college, the Reginald F. Lewis College of Business, hailing from Richmond, Virginia, earning a Bachelor's of Science in Accounting, Erica Quick. Please stand and be recognized. Congratulations to the highest ranking senior in the class of 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them another round of applause.
Madam Provost, may I, because I know that the name was challenging, but I wanted to make sure that we recognized her again. Titilayo Akintomiwa Akinyemi. Congratulations.
Still wrong. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting Dr. Benedict Usuchukwu, Interim Dean of the College of Graduate Studies. Dr. Usuchukwu will present the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Philosophy on behalf of the College of Graduate Studies.
May I invite all the graduate faculty to please stand. All the graduate faculty, please stand and keep standing. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the College of Graduate Studies, I am honored to present candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy. With the candidates for the doctoral degrees, please stand.
upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the College of Graduate Studies, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors, I confer upon you the Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations. Would the candidates and their doctoral advisors please join us on the stage?
We will now proceed with the hooding of our doctoral candidates. Advisors, please hood your graduates. Congratulations, doctors, on this remarkable achievement. I want to let them know that today's commencement marks the culmination of years of rigorous study, steadfast perseverance, and scholarly excellence. Each of you have fully and rightfully earned the title of doctor.
That's right.
And we are proud to welcome you into the community of scholars. Congratulations, doctors. You may be seated. Mr. President, I now have the honor of presenting the following academic deans who will present their candidates for degrees on behalf of the colleges at the university. I would like to welcome back to the podium Dr. Benedict Usuchukwu, Interim Dean for the College of Graduate Studies. Dr. Usuchukwu will present the candidates for a master's degree.
May I invite all the graduate faculty to please stand. Thank you. Upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the College of Graduate Studies, I am honored to present the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Interdisciplinary Studies, and Master of Science.
Would all the candidates for master's degrees please stand? Before I say the fancy words in my script, I want everyone to know that we are graduating this year, our first MBA class ever. And so, candidates, upon the recommendation of the graduate faculty of the College of Graduate Studies, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors, I confer upon you the master's degrees to which you are entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated. Now, the deans for the colleges will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting Dr. Jules Brona, Interim Dean for the College of Agriculture. Dr. Brona will present the candidates for the degrees at the baccalaureate level.
Will the students of the illustrious College of Agriculture, where greater grows here at Virginia State University, please stand? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Agriculture and introducing the now generation of scientific innovators of the food you eat, the air you breathe, the clothes you wear, and the culture you enjoy, I have the honor of presenting the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Individualized Studies, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or with distinction. Please show your love and give them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated.
Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting Dr. Willis W. Walter, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Walter will present the candidates for degrees at the baccalaureate level.
Will the esteemed faculty of the college where all other programs were derived please stand? Will the undergraduate students of the award-winning, nationally accredited, internationally renowned College of Education please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Individualized Studies, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or with distinction, and the true where greater happens here. You may now be seated.
Mr. President, I now have the honor of presenting Dr. Dawit Haile, Dean of the College of Engineering and Technology. Dr. Haile will present the candidates for degrees at the baccalaureate level.
Will the faculty and students from our most dynamic and transformative college, the College of Engineering and Technology, where opportunity meets impact, please stand. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering and Technology, I have the honor to present candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Individualized Studies, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or with distinction. Congratulations. You may now be seated.
Mr. President, it is my honor to present Dr. Isis N. Walton, Dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Dr. Walton will present the candidates for degrees at the baccalaureate level.
Thank you, Madam Provost. Y'all know what's up. Happy Commencement Day! Will the students and the faculty in the largest and the most lit college here at Virginia State University, the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, stand up? We lit. We stay lit because we learn, we inspire, and we thrive. And we stay lit because we lead, we impact, and we transform. We forever will be the innovators, the change agents, the people that make the world beautiful, and hiring perhaps the new Dr. Morgan. So, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, I have the distinct honor to present candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Fine Arts, Music, Science, and Bachelor of Individualized Studies, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and with distinction. Oh, and now you may be seated.
Mr. President, it is my distinct honor to present Dr. Jessica Brooks, Interim Dean for the College of Natural and Health Sciences. Dr. Brooks will now present the candidates for degrees at the baccalaureate level.
Will the students in the College of Natural and Health Sciences please stand? Home to some of the best and brightest minds, the place where our future scientists, medical doctors, psychiatric nurse practitioners, physical therapists, researchers, and licensed clinical psychologists prepare to discover, connect, and heal. Will you stand? All right. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Natural and Health Sciences, I have the honor to present candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Individualized Studies, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or with distinction. You may be seated. Oh. Applause.
Mr. President, it is truly an honor to present Dr. Emmanuel Omojokin, Dean of the Reginald F. Lewis College of Business. Dr. Omojokin will present the candidates for degrees at the baccalaureate level.
Good morning. Will the students and faculty in the Reginald F. Lewis College of Business please stand? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Reginald F. Lewis College of Business, I have the honor to present candidates for the degrees Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Individualized Studies, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and with distinction. You may now be seated.
Would all the candidates for undergraduate degrees please stand? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of the colleges of the university, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Visitors, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations and best wishes to each one of you. And now, Dr. Aurelia Donald, our Chief Marshal, will conduct the hooding ceremony of our baccalaureate degree recipients.
Would the highest ranking seniors please come to the stage? We are now at one of the most meaningful moments in our ceremony, the undergraduate hooding. The academic hood is a symbol of academic achievement. Its shapes and colors reflect the owner's school, degree level, and field of study, communicated through its length, binding, and interior lining. The royal blue and orange of Virginia State University, proudly displayed in today's hood, represents not only institutional identity, but also your entry into a lifelong academic and professional community. Doctoral and master's students have already been hooded earlier in the ceremony. However, undergraduate hooding is a proud and distinctive tradition at Virginia State University. It serves as a visible reminder that you have met the requirements of a university degree, that you are now among the loyal sons and daughters true to orange and blue. We will now hood our highest ranking seniors. Congratulations. All undergraduates, please rise and follow my instructions. Together as a class, we will now complete the hooding. First, pass your hood to the right. Next, turn to your left. Now, hood the person in front of you.
Graduates face forward. Graduates face forward. Move your tassel from the right to the left. Congratulations to the fall class of 2025. All right, you may be seated. All right, hold on. I got a couple of words and then we're going to get to the part that you all came to see. We know everybody came here to see their person walk across this stage, yes? Amen. All right, many of you may see the videos that happen periodically over the years where young people do some very interesting things across the stage. You've seen those videos because they go viral. I don't like that. Now, when I say that, I want you to know that it's not that I don't like fun. As a matter of fact, I think we should have as much fun today as we can, amen? But one of the things that's important, well, there's two of them. One of them is this is a celebration of us together. And we should celebrate together. And I think that's important. Second, and I had the students, we did an exercise yesterday where I showed them how this happens. But when somebody comes across the stage and does something very interesting, one, you can't hear the name of the next person who walks. And everybody here came to hear their graduate's name, am I right? Okay. The other thing is if I gave these 300 young people 30 seconds to do their thing on the stage, we would be here another 2.5 hours. And ain't nobody got time for that. So, two things. One, in a minute, I'm going to play some music so they can get it out and enjoy themselves. We're going to play the instrumental to Wipe Me Down, right? So y'all can stroll and dance and take selfies. You can even go up and take pictures with your people. I'm fine with whatever, as long as you come back when I tell you to come back. But second, when they walk across the stage and you hear the name that you've been waiting on, I want you to scream and yell and blow the horn and do everything. And then right after you do it, I want you to get quiet. So the next family can hear their grandson, their son, their daughter come across the stage. Everybody agree? There it is. All right. Y'all can start moving. We about to play this song. Y'all can get up and do what y'all gonna do now. Stroll, walk, go ahead. All right. All right, Mr. DJ. Okay, all right. All right. All right. Everybody come back now. All right, class of 2025. That is definitely the energy we love to see. Now, let's get ready to call your names. The faculty marshals will begin guiding you to the stage to receive your diplomas. You may now be seated, and we will distribute all degrees. Madam Chief Marshal.
We now come to one of the most significant and time-honored traditions of commencement, the formal distribution of diplomas to each graduate. In a moment, graduates will begin processing across the stage, where they will be recognized individually for their achievement. We will begin with the doctoral degree recipients, followed by those receiving master's degrees, and conclude with the recipients of the baccalaureate degrees. Please follow the directions of the faculty marshals, who will guide each group to the platform ramp in order. We now begin with our doctoral degree recipients.
Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Graduate Studies doctoral level. Dr. Alvin L. Cannon. Dr. Jalen M. Kali Holland Cecil. Dr. Monet Lusan Porter. Dr. Catherine Casey Smith. Congratulations to the College of Graduate Studies doctoral level graduates. Now introducing the second lieutenants of the United States Army who were commissioned this week at Virginia State University. Second Lieutenant Donovan Edward Good. Second Lieutenant Shamel Davis. Second Lieutenant Jonathan Bothell. Congratulations to the second lieutenants of the United States Army. Introducing the College of Graduate Studies master's level graduates. Ramon L. Hicks. Destiny Nyai Shimon Sims. Mark Marcus Laron Searcy. Angel Heaven L. Gaither. Thomas A. Nixon, Jr. Diamond M. Adams. Faith A. McLaurin. Ashley R. Doggett. Catherine Elizabeth Jordan. Evangeline M. Henderson. Tony Durham, Jr. Elton Kurt Wright, Jr. Seema Hatim Muhammad. Sai Sindhu Tirmaleseti. Jada Alexis Jones. Kyla J. Edmonds. Taria D. Miller. Eric Maurice Dillard II. Giovanni Nicole DeBose Graves. Cameron Nicole Milan. Janae C. Shuford. David Lamar Bragg, Sr. Sherry Laverne Johnson. Leticia Monique Suber. Lori Madison Campbell. Gianna Ashante Smith. Deja Imani Good. Alandina Hippolyte. Ebony Renee Allen. Trayshawn Montroy Futrell. Jabril Zaquan Scott. Ashley Matalina Kearney. Brandon Terrell Anderson. Christian Bria Cozart. Adia E. Smith. Ayana Nikki Carey. Alexis Rosetta McNair. Brianna Marie Williams. Michael Harris II. Lily Golda Myers Kamga Combe. Ashley Brianna McClellan. Reniqua Akiana Nashe Walker. Kalea Annette Harris. Kenyana Catherine Gray. Tatiana Angelic Hatchett. Donna Rochelle Higgins. Jahan Willis. Demira Kaylin Jones. Nicole Alicia Thomas Duran. Navy Lewis Johnson. Robin Laverne White. Alicia Farrar Meredith. Eliana Benavidez. Acacia Neje Seward. Alexia Charm Hutchinson. Shaylin Rebecca Ferguson. Dwayne Lamont Ferguson. Henry Micah Griffin. Jawan L. Spratt. Jamisa Lachey Cox. Kevin Andre Kelly II. Caleb Robert Winfield. Zora Catherine Houston. Isabel Diane Figueroa. Osemu Diamen Edianawele. Haiti Dayon Patterson. Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Graduate Studies Master's Level at Virginia State University. Now introducing the highest ranking seniors at Virginia State University. Timidayo Akintomewa Akinyeme. Erica Quick. Adonis Payton. Congratulations to our highest ranking seniors. Second Lieutenant Aminata Dayum. Now introducing the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Agriculture. Dwayne Daniel Taylor. Faith Rayvon Cole. Delphine Renee Baker. Taylor Alexis Hainsworth. Kirsten Alicia Nichols. Kaya Lee Richardson. Renita LaShawn Carmen. Crystal Ray Chase. Shayna Aaliyah Kelman. Grace Ann Burton. Anaya Saberna Jefferson. Tennille Brianna Wing. Noah Jolie Vance. Anaya Simone Morrison. Jayla Simone Smallwood. Kiara Serene Jones. Julia Sophia Cabani. Congratulations to the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Agriculture. Now introducing the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Education. Shauna Denise Alston. Yolanda Williams. Zain Abdul Rahman Ramadan. Prince Ajaman. Jalen Alexander Best. Talia M. Shackelford. Samara Adrielle Scott. Jada Sharon Robinson. Atiana Simone Blake. Amoni Aaliyah Weiss. Joy K. Allen. Angelina Shea Hicks. Kiara Nichelle Trent. Rakeshia Charday Ricks Jordan. Shelley Gillis. Mark Christopher Davis. Matthew Allen Brown. Aaron Michael Yancey. Cameron Dion Davis. Khalil A. Jones. Justin Zaire Shinnery.
It's pronounced Anijah.
Anijah Chantel Rivera. Congratulations to the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Education. Introducing the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Engineering and Technology. Jasmine Monique Graham. Michael E. Akibong. Daryl Carver Jackson III. Imole Michael Oyatibo. Sydney Kiera Johnson. Shakayla M. Macklin. Lawrence Edward Tyler III. Ikichi Kai Spencer. Jada Alexandria Holly. Zaquan Chavis. Jaden Tyron Scott. Corey Alexandria Whitaker. Abdul Halim Tiberino. Jasmine Renier Stiff. Marquise A. Dillard. Alan Mackay Godhigh. Jeremy D. Avery. Kyron Jave McReynolds. Bradley Pritchard II. Montez C. Glasgow. Jeremiah Arthur Brema. Rohan Wilfred Bernard. Elam Wilson. Hunter T. Smith. Justin Jermaine Kaysen. Richard I. P. Hall, Jr. Willie Andrew Williams, Jr. Joy Verrett Wilson. Asia Marie Thomas. Monica Marie Jai. Congratulations to the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Engineering and Technology. Now introducing the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Janice Brianna Andrews Martin. Tamari Lee Hill. Aaliyah Larea Spence. Jamisha Johnson. Conique Artivia Taylor. Katrina Ann Walker. Alea Christina Plater. Nikayla Norfleet McQueen. Benjamin Azariah White. Taisha O'Neill Johnson. Zahara Leanne Baker. Vanessa M. Moss. Octavia Amelia Sheree Walker. Lucius Eric Green III. Jillian Alexandra Davis. Kenisa Eloise Knight. Kimora Akela Kane. Jalen DeCario Johnson. Jaden Carlos Hobdy. DeAndre Dwayne Jesse. Ken L. Thompson, Jr. Brandeis Tomas Rodriguez. Christopher A. Waddell. Joshawn Abrion Beckett. Mystique Joy Meredith. Aiden Bryce Dasher. Michael Alexander Kemp. Kaya Imani Mans. Tiana Shanae Brooks. Mylasia Lachey Woods. Bryant Tyrone Frazier. Demetrius Wilkins. Julian Neal Pointer. Xavier Davion Allen. Kiera Monique Merton. Cherish Joy Drayton. Brandon Xavier Givens. Arlise Neve French. Tyler Akela Bradby. Lyric Suhair Isabella Nason. Michaela Asha Curtin. Giovanni Sarita Smith. Ian Gregory Ray. Zion N. Dean. Rachel Adebola Agunabe. Joyce Ella Lynn Parker. Lanaya Tamara Wiggins. Dante Jamal Vines. Tierney Sharice Ward. Jocelyn Simone Burgess. Reginald L. Ruffin, Jr. Sir Perry Alonza Evans II. Congratulations to the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Introducing the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Natural and Health Sciences. Angel Brooke Dalton. Kyla Sine Jackson. Denalia Harris. Ashley Mack. Michaela Simone Harmon. Jada Marie Downing. Tyasia Monet Barley. Natalia Janae Martin. Shawnee Lene Wright. Tamisha Langhorn. Kirsten Brianna Love Kearse. Cheyenne Jakara Urquhart. Ashaya Danae Martin. Latrice Piper. Rachel Elise Reed. Jamie Garcia. Sade Amani Pyatt. Shayana Webb. Taya Hargrove. Brianna Aaliyah Jada Span. Bianca Nathanielle Lewis. Kilani Serenity Amora Brown. Danny Monet Jones. John Walker Vance Jr. Kiani Regine Natividad. Michaela Lachelle Moss. Gabrielle Atoni Hurd. Michaela Imani Reese. Hendel Paul. Congratulations to the graduates of the Virginia State University College of Natural and Health Sciences. Introducing the graduates of the Reginald F. Lewis College of Business. Kaylee Patricia Cabrera. Monique Nautica Simmons. Shelby Lynette Moore. Anita Renee Pettiford Yee. Conroy Reed. Adrienne Ward. Patience Amasone Bennett. Jasmine Lorraine Essen. Demisha Tanae Daniels. Brequan Harrell. Wesley Parks. India Carson. Sylvester Okang Tawia. Jakari Cordell Winfield. Bob Obiora Jr. James R. Fleming III. Janaya Tresemme Jones. Devin Nathan Hines. Kiera Shantae Smalls. Austin Isaiah Franklin. Jalen Xavier Olson. Jalen Amari Striggles Black. Keziah Ayana Scott. Jared A. White. Roosevelt Kofi Bird. Tyler Reed Epperson. Amir R. Mims. Theodore Roosevelt Strange IV. Waydell Elijah Taft. Tariq Chapman. Bronson Taylor. Congratulations to all of the graduates of the Virginia State University class of Fall 2025.
It's always a couple that can't follow directions, isn't it? This concludes the formal distribution of diplomas, but I want to give it up for them one more time. Please, congratulations to the fall class of 2025. We now invite you to share in one of our most meaningful traditions, the ROTC commissioning ceremony. I welcome Lieutenant Colonel Eric I. Policia, United States Army Professor Military of Science, United States Army, and the commander of the Army ROTC Battalion here at Virginia State University to the podium to perform the ROTC commissioning.
Commissionees, please stand. As we administer this oath of office, we mark this moment that these fine individuals with 5 sentences to guide your future publicly accept a mantle of responsibility and trust by becoming an officer in the United States Army, defining your service to the nation and setting your moral and ethical foundation. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest leaders of the United States Army.
Congratulations. You may be seated. We are proud of your commitment to serve and lead with honor. As we continue this day of celebration, we now turn to another important milestone. Today's graduates are not just receiving degrees, they are joining a legacy. They now become a part of the proud and accomplished family that spans generations and continents, the alumni of Virginia State University. At this time, I am pleased to invite to the podium the president of the Virginia State University National Alumni Association, Ms. Lori Carpenter, who will now lead our graduates in the Oath of Allegiance.
Great morning. It is my privilege to stand before you as 39th National President of the Virginia State University Alumni Association. Congratulations to the class of 2025. I am honored to have the pleasure of leading you in the Oath of Allegiance to the university. Now that you are graduates, you are part of the esteemed group of people known as the VSU alumni. You have inherited a new group of aunties, uncles, mentors, and advocates simply because you were wise enough to attend and graduate from Virginia State University. As alumni, our expectations for what you will contribute to the institution, your communities, and the world are great. So go be fearless and unapologetically greater. Your first obligation is to become active members of the VSU Alumni Association, and to help you accomplish that, you each will receive a free one-year membership in the association. Now, would all members of this graduating class please stand? Please raise your right hands and repeat after me. I hereby promise to take my stand with other alumni, to do my part in helping to perpetuate and realize all those ideals for which the university stands, to engage actively in support of its programs, and to make my life count for much in the science of humanity. This I will endeavor to do, God being my helper. Congratulations and welcome to the VSU alumni family. You may be seated.
Thank you so much for President Carpenter for delivering the Oath of Allegiance. Congratulations, alums. In this moment, I always feel a little sad. In many ways, this story is a love story. And it's a story where now you all are leaving, and breaking up with us. There have been times when I've stood on this podium and read breakup lyrics. I won't do that now. We have celebrated, and I want you all to know that Virginia State University loves you, and we will miss you, and you can always come back home. Please give me another round of applause for the graduating class of 2025. I would like to, there are two special graduates who have graduated after many years, both who are mentors here at Virginia State University. Anita Yee, who is the assistant basketball coach. Could you please stand, Coach Yee? And our good friend, Perry Evans, who is also the director of the Virginia State University Gospel Chorale. I would like him to come up and help me lead the alma mater as the VSU Concert Choir comes to deliver the alma mater. Please stand.
Oh, the warm, mellow sunlight is shining, and the trees like sentinels stand. They are guarding our dear alma mater, the bride of Virginia's land. Hail states, hail states, hail, hail, hail. We're loyal sons and daughters, true to orange and blue. Our hearts beat warm with love for thee, though near or far from thee we be. Virginia states, Virginia states. Hail, hail, hail.
Please remain standing for the benediction and until the procession has ended.
Now, here's our benediction. Now unto him who is able to keep us from falling and present us faultless before the throne of God. May he rest, rule, and abide upon Virginia State and these graduates now and forever. Amen.